welcome to Carter's Retro Reviews. This week I'll be reviewing battle stations for the Sega Saturn. Now I only just picked this up just recently, but one thing I did notice is when I opened it, it had like this smell like cigarettes, like sex. But wait, no, it's not sex. A peep show, which is kind of a mixture of chlorine and semen and some guy's sweaty taint. Look, I don't even know where this has been, but it sounds like it's been in a in some guy who directs porn has been playing battle stations on the Sega Saturn. It's just like the CD and everything is in great condition, but it just fucking reeks. Gee, I really hope that the game is better than how it smells, that's for sure. If you've ever played a game where you thought it wasn't the game's fault you didn't like it, this would be one of those times. At no point do I blame the game for my dislike for it. If I was breaking up with it, I'd say, it's not you, it's me. After going through all the footage of both the arcade and the campaign modes I attempted, I'm finding it ridiculously hard to find a time where I won. I like a hard game as much as the next person, but this is ridiculous. And the manual was fucking War and Peace. 157 pages, 32 of that was actually dedicated to explaining the game in English. The manual did nothing for me except go, well, that'd be nice if I could get to that point. It talks about strategy a lot in the manual like it was used in the game or some shit. No, there's a lot of go round and round in a fucking circle and then get fucked in the ass by the opponent who beats you down with better guns and a faster ship. Reloading is bullshit slow, even if you expect that from a ship. It hardly turns realistically, so why would you expect the weapon system to be the same? Either get accuracy right, or turn it into an arcade title and throw all authentication out the window for fun. This game plays like a bad Sid Meier's Pirates. I fucking love that game so hardcore, and I guess I will refer to this game as a what not to do. I mean, I can see easily why people would stick up for a game like this. When you sit down with it, work out all of its quirks, it's probably a highly enjoyable game. But after like 2 hours, I couldn't figure out this game, much like my strained attempts at 10-Pin Alley. The modes are so confusing that I had to refer to the manual. See, when I grew up, my attitudes towards games were, fuck the manual. Mostly because the manual was lost roughly 10 minutes after I bought the game, and the internet wasn't largely available like it is today. When I got fucked in a spot, I had to work that shit out myself. Now it's too easy. When you get stuck in a game, you just YouTube the walkthrough and someone who's better at this shit shows you how it's done. But this manual is pretty fucking useless. I mean, page 6 is simply a recipe for making a cake. Arcade mode breaks up the battles into 8 squares. 4 are in your territory and 4 are in the enemy waters, which is going to be naturally harder. Doesn't seem to matter because I got dicked most of the time regardless on where I was. The campaign mode looks like it's an RTS, but even on the first level, I was in the top left hand corner of the screen with what could possibly be a base. But really, it's kinda hard to know. And I have to take out all the enemies on the screen and capture the other base. Seems pretty straightforward, right? Fucking wrong. The second any of my guys moved from standing still, the enemy was onto me like flies on shit. And it would always be 2 of their guys on 1 of my guys, so if one ever died, which was rarely, the other one would finish me off. Raped my tender butthole. I tried moving my guys in any direction, but it didn't matter. The game didn't give a fuck. There are strategy games where they ease you into it, give you a fighting chance before upping the ante later on and fucking you then. Not the first fucking level. Why does everyone remember Command & Conquer but never a game like this? Easy. Because most people would have played the first level and gone, nah man, fuck this. It had so much potential to be this awesome hybrid of Command & Conquer and Sid Meier's Pirates, but it's all too hard for me to give a flying fuck about. A good game should be able to give you a set of tools to stand a fighting chance. What this game gave me was rage and a strained ventricle. I really wanted to love this game. I had it sitting on my desk for a while, and I'll go back to it later, and perhaps I'll adjust the review accordingly. But right now, would I recommend it? No. No, I wouldn't. It seems like it could have been a much better game by having a more straightforward game, set out better and explained better. But it tells you nothing and gives you no real fighting chance. It's simply too hard to get into, and it does look like it could be a very rewarding experience if you can be fucked sitting there trying to beat it when there's better games around. As always, thank you very much for watching. Click on the TV to see the last review, and click on the name underneath the television if you'd like to subscribe.